So Amazon Jeff is worth a lot of money, over $200 billion now, and I've seen attempts to display how absurd his wealth is before. But today I'll show you just how crazy it is with something that we all know and love. Beer. So if old Jeff is going to take 200 billion sips of beer, we have to answer a fundamental question. How much is a sip? According to a study done in 2003, a reasonable sip is 25 milliliters for males and 20 milliliters for females. Jeff is a male, so the calculations will be done with this 25 milliliter measurement. So if Jeff needs to take one sip for every dollar, how much beer would Jeff need to buy? Well, first we need to figure out how many sips are in a standard can of beer, because this frat boy is definitely out there crushing cans. A 12-ounce can of beer contains 355 milliliters of liquid, and with each sip being 25 milliliters, Jeff gets about 14.2 sips out of every can. Therefore, we can just divide the amount of sips needed by 14.2 and see that he needs 14,084,507,042 and a quarter beers to drink 200 billion sips. So, like, that's still fucking crazy. Let's see if we can put this into some perspective. In this case, 30. Let's fucking party. What a stupid fucking joke. So one case has 30 beers. So if we just divide by 30 or multiply by 1 over 30 for you fucking nerds out there, our beers cancel and we're just left with cases. And we see that Amazon Jeff needs about 469,483,569 cases of beer, rounding up. That's a lot of beer. Imagine the crazy party you could throw with that much beer. Well, you don't have to, because I already did the calculations. So if a party had 300 frat boys, aka heavy drinkers, and the party went from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., or 6 hours, this drink calculator recommends 2,850 beers for the event. But Jeff is a baller not on a budget, so he just gets 100 cases of beer for this party. But Jeff is greedy. The guys at the frat house didn't want to skip out on Slip and Slide Day to see Jeff open his new Amazon office. So he just gets this whole party ready and decides to lock everyone out of the frat house. And Jeff drinks all this beer by himself in 6 hours. If he did this every night, it would take him 4.69 million nights to drink all of this beer. But we know Jeff, he's greedier than that. So he decides to drink 24 hours straight. 3,213.4 years is how long he would have to drink for 24 hours straight at a pace that is absolutely gluttonous, because 3,000 beers every 6 hours comes out to 8 1/3 beers every minute. That's absolutely impossible to do. And to chug for 3,000 years straight would put you right in the degen Hall of Fame. So he's there and he has to drink 8 1/3 beer every single minute for 3,000 years. That's how long it would take for him to reach one sip for every dollar. But, you know, just to try and demonstrate how fucking crazy it is, I'm going to attempt to do a tenth of this. Yep, 6 beers, 5 minutes, or 0.833 repeating beers per minute. I've already recorded that and just put the raw file up on Patreon if you guys want to see that there. The Patreon will be down in the description. If you like the video, subscribe. I've got more bullshit like it. If you want to go see me try to drink all that beer, go click on the Patreon and hop in. It's available for $1. And peace.